I found this. Actually, this was given to me. TView Micro. If it was made nowadays, it would be iView Micro, unfortunately. Now, this seems to be a VGA to composite or S-video converter. I'm not positive. Let's take a look here. It says Microsoft Windows 95, 98, NT, and all that fun stuff. VGA, SVGA, or XGA. Now this one says up to 1024 by 768 resolution. This is weird. It uses the PS2 or the USB port for power, and says PAL sold separately. I imagine that would require a whole different dongle here. Now let's take a look. What else do we have? Oh, another set of advertisements. Record your computer output to VCR. That kind of dates when this came out. I suppose, I mean, what's it say here? ME in 2000, so this is either from 99 or 2000. Maybe 2001? System 7.1 or higher. Unfortunately, well, I mean, I doubt this will be locked by operating system, just like computer power, so USB and PS2 in specific. Actual power. It contains industry-leading F5 400 chip. This is a glare I'm seeing there. Now I believe this is the one I have. See, the other ones seem to be quite a bit better. Like the other ones come with PAL compatibility. This one you have to basically buy another one, I assume. And they're also externally powered. I don't know what these are. These are probably just settings. Zoom, that might be kind of useful. Let's go ahead and see what's in the box. Okay, this is a mess of cords. Okay, so what are we looking at here? See-through, I like that. You can see the circuit board. Flicker, vertical size, I assume. Zoom, bright horizontal size. J size, so is that like a LED? Look at this mess. What? VGA is like a pass-through? What the heck? There's the PS2 pass-through. That composite. Is that S-video? See, the problem with S-video is that similar looking connectors, but yeah, I think that's S-video. What's this here? For some reason I'm having a hard time staying in focus. It's a DC power. This is a mess. Let's see if I can untangle this. I think these are... This is the PS2 power. Instead of USB, this doesn't look like USB to me. This was like a MIDI port. You can... Huh. Is there like a separate dongle? Unless it's like it's got some water or coffee stains or something on it. See here, focus enhancements. This is a registration card, I think. Quite a few products here. Pro AV 1600 desktop. Huh. Well, let's take a look at this diagram that's horribly stained. Installation guide, FireWire to EID mobile rack. Well, I don't have that. It does not have anything to do with this. That would be cool to have, though. Huh. Oh, I guess I'll hold on to that. Let's see, here's a couple more things. Limited warranty. Important safeguards and radio. Who cares? It is dirty compact disc. I'm safe to say that that's not going to work. That is impressive, is what that is. Look at that. I really hope that, well, it just has a user guide and quick start guide, so unfortunately, hold on, there's one last thing here. Firelink installation guide. So the guide is on that disc, and that disc is quite dead. That's Firelink. Is it that Firewire rack thing? Yeah, that doesn't help us in this regard. But I don't even know if I should hold on to this disc at all. I mean, look at that. What happened to it? It's like someone took a knife to it. Well, that bodes well. So let's go ahead and see if this works. I don't have any instructions for it, unfortunately, as it looks like they're on this disc, and there in the box they got switched out with this Firewire. Fire and Mr. IDE. See, I'm not even sure if they're the same thing. It's just a bunch of Firewire stuff. So we got this thing. I really hope I don't need to use this MIDI thing here. So I'm going to assume this is video only, no audio. But capacitor is kind of nice, actually. I think if that's what it is, I should connect it to itself to see if it really makes it freak out. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what happens. Alrighty, so this is a sort of nightmare of a setup I have. I assume this is not going to output any sound, since maybe that's the MIDI adapter is for. I'm not positive, but I don't have that hooked up. So I have this eMachine's computer here. I have a old phone to RCA adapter. I've got the S-Video plugged in here. I was hoping there'd be more light in here, but looks like there's not. And let's go over here. I have this display port to VGA, I guess is what you call it, adapter connected to that TV link. I've got the TV link hooked up to this NEC monitor here. So I'm going to start powering on all this stuff. Powered on, powered on, is receiving power, and hold on, I have to. Oh, something already happened. I'm getting something here. It's doing something. I'm going to try change the resolution to 1024 by 768. See the micro here? Cool. See here, it should come in full resolution on. I'm getting an odd sort of, I don't want to say it's checkerboarding, it's sort of something like that. That eMachine's branded there. So maybe if I can just completely remove that. I can't even read that. I think that's the mouse. See there. Even in S-Video, you can't really make out what these things hardly say. So far it's working. I'll change the resolution and then I'll tinker with the controls here and boot something up. Let me do it over here. Still isn't fitting proper. Who cares about... I don't know why that is there. I haven't used this computer for a while. Let's try the zoom function. Oh wow, look at that. So I'm going to try and move my mouse cursor and see. I wonder. Okay, there you can modify the size. Holding it in and just sort of I'm not really getting much. This is one of the things I really wish I had a manual for. That way I could figure out where the position is. So obviously this isn't going to help me out much if it's only up in this corner here. So zoom out. It doesn't look that bad right now. I still can't really read it. Let's try Plants vs. Zombies. Maybe if I change the resolution to 800 by 600, I think that's the minimum resolution I can go. Let's go as low as we can go. From what I remember, Windows 7 doesn't like that. Now it's a lot more readable though, look at that. So you kind of want to, with this device at least, go with 800 by 600. Still can't wrap my head around. I got more controls here. Fix size. Okay, there we go. We can do that. Center it more. Okay. So, okay, so picture probably modifies the flicker and brightness, so I'm gonna make it pretty bright. So it just sort of cycles through. It doesn't like it doesn't seem to be a controller. Well, maybe. And then on the other side of the dongle, there's a up and down. I'm not really getting anything for the flicker here. So let's, whoops, I did something. So 800 by 600 does look pretty good here. Now this is just S video. Yes, so everyone's probably played Plants vs. Zombies by now. You can see on the other screen there, I need to turn up the brightness or contrast on this one. Maybe it's a problem with the dongle, but it's looking a little bit sharper on this for some reason, color-wise. Well, actually, no, I can see more depth to the greens. It's just darker. So, but this is actually surprisingly usable. I wasn't expecting it to be usable at all. It's normally like if you get like one of those adapters, like a HDMI to composite or whatnot, it doesn't work very well. I really want to figure out the zoom function, so it's right now it's just going. If I zoom back out, wait. Oh, okay. So when you hit the zoom function, it stores where you're at, so you can continue just like looking around and whatnot. So, yep, and this is still staying. So let me go ahead and boot up another game here and look around. Let's see what. Let's take a look at Monopoly. A little bit of a graphical glitch there. So let's do a zoom in. It seems to remember where the zoom was at. This is like, let's see here. It's a little bit awkward here. You kind of, I imagine this would have been used at like in a conference area where someone is sitting at the controls. So I can't imagine this getting a whole lot of use in the home space when we can just use a monitor. Alright, let me zoom out. See if I can do an AI only game. Race car? Okay, let's see how much detail there is on the zoom here. So you can't really. I can actually make out the what these say better looking through the viewfinder on my camcorder than I can on the actual screen, unfortunately. Let's go right. Very pixelated here. See if I can make out where the dice is at. I think it's above. Yeah, that looks absolutely bizarre zoomed in like that. I lost track. Okay. Whoops. I just get thrown into jail. Right. I did not picture Monopoly with this jazz sort of Sims-esque music before. Now I think about it, I can't really think of what Monopoly would have sounded like. Alright, let me see if I can zoom back in on this. Free parking. Oh my goodness. So unfortunately there doesn't seem to be a zoom size, at least I haven't been able to find it. There's brightness. So yeah, I mean, it's actually works a bit better than I expected. And I just wonder. Now, if there was a way to adjust the zoom, then it would be perfect. But other than that, I mean, it works a lot better than I expected, that's for sure. I mean, especially the S video here is looking pretty sharp. Now, I should probably hook this up to a CRT or some other, like maybe that other sharp Acryos I have that is not enhanced. But yeah, this isn't too bad, actually.